Southwest Airlines this week just had to pull out they started a new law saying that fat people now have to pay double to fly on their airplanes. Isn't this the same airline that has friends fly free? Well, I ate my friend. Who's the wise guy? Who's the spin doctor over at Southwest who thought about that? It's like, well, our graph here shows that fat people don't have friends. You pay double. Because it's true after all. Fat doesn't float. I found out some bad news this week. I found out the hard way that I'm getting fat. Let me explain. I was sitting on the toilet seat, and I got up, and the toilet seat came up with my ass. I looked back in the bowl, and there was no water. I got douched by my toilet. That doesn't sit well with me. The other way I found out I was getting fat, I was making love to my wife missionary style, and that's a real crappy time to find out you can't support your own weight. You're just like... She made some of the cutest noises I ever heard, like, get off! Oh my God, isn't that so sweet? I love you. I can't breathe! Like, oh my God. I'm making love to Chewbacca. Fat people get picked on, you know. I know a lot of people know that. I mean, sometimes you don't even see it coming. Sometimes it just comes out of the bushes for no reason whatsoever. My cat jumped up on me this morning, proved my point. I thought he wanted me to pet him, push my tits together and started jug screwing me right there on the bed. I'm like, oh my God. My self-esteem has been blown. Let's see here. Taco Bell had to pull their commercial off the air, the one with the talking chihuahua, because there was a few Latino Americans who found that commercial to be racist and insensitive. It's Taco Bell. What kind of dog are they expecting to be in that commercial? A German Shepherd? Could you imagine that commercial? You cool, Taco Bell. Vutana Chalupa. They're offended by a chihuahua, but they're not offended by macaroni at the border? They should have been pissed off about 30 years ago. And, and that's what Taco Bell is becoming famous for, pulling commercials off the air. They actually had to pull a commercial off a couple years ago, the one with Shaquille O'Neal, the product, fire taco sauce. Here's the commercial. Shaquille O'Neal lights his hair on fire, slam dunks a basketball. Some kid in Ohio lit his hair on fire, tried to slam dunk a basketball. They pulled a commercial. You leave that commercial on TV, you put that kid in a circus. That kid's going to do stupid shit his entire life. He's going to vote Republican, he's going to beat up his dog, he's going to slap his mom around. Nothing this kid's going to do is ever going to make sense. You know, I used to be a big fan of the Roadrunner cartoon series. Never once, painted a big tunnel on the side of my wall. Throw myself in there. That's just my point.